5'10", but like I mean, when I was a kid, he was like
Yeah.
that's pretty tall, right?
Yeah.
He was 5'10", Arab guy, and like he used to like he wasn't scary, but this guy, as an Arab dude, would scream for no reason. Like we'd be like I'd be doing lives like yalla 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 ro. I'm like. One. That was clean.
Clean.
That was clean. All right, Jim, the cameraman.
Rolling, Jim.
Rolling. All right, guys. Welcome to the second episode of the Chai Company podcast. My
What's
name is Drew. I'm
up?
your co-host.
I'm
Joan.
Jaden. How you doing, guys?
We've already got a fan following on.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we do.
We have. I mean, like.
It's
honestly,
great to see all the love and
Yeah,
all the support. Thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for like supporting us,
Yeah.
commenting on the YouTube chat, on the videos, on the
Yeah.
posts, responding to us.
Yeah.
We're out here in Mississauga. I mean, I'm revealing my location, but
yeah.
it's
We're
a
out here
nice.
outside in the great outdoors. Totally not in my backyard.
Nah, totally not.
Totally not.
It's not his backyard.
This is not my
It's
backyard.
the jungle.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you look behind us, yeah, it's the jungle.
Facts, bro.
But yeah,
It's a nice day today.
it's a really nice day today.
Yes.
We honestly didn't expect it to be this good. Especially because like a couple of days before, like it was raining like crazy, right?
Oh yeah, the weather's like so bipolar.
The weather is fluctuating like insane.
It is. It is
Yeah.
crazy, Mississauga. Like one day it rains, the next day it doesn't,
Right.
and
And
it's just yeah.
You can never tell though. Like it'll be nice and sunny at like 2 in the afternoon. You
Right.
go outside, play soccer, and then at 3 it's like hailstorm.
Facts.
You remember when we had a hailstorm last year?
Oh
in the
yes.
summer.
You know what? When that hailstorm happened, right? I was on my way to work, and I was on my way, so I got there from the bus, and I was
Right.
waiting at the bus stop.
Right.
And now I had to run to the bus. You know, you have the shed right in the
Right.
at bus stops here in
Right.
Canada.
Yeah.
So I had to run while getting hit on the head
Oh my god.
with hails.
With hails.
Yeah, so it was pretty bad.
Dude, I
It
remember.
was my first hailstorm ever, so it was pretty
Really?
bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause,
I mean, you don't
yeah,
get-
you were new
you
to
don't get
Canada at that time.
hailstorms,
Yeah,
right?
sure. I mean, when I was, dude, I actually picked the worst time. So I was, if you guys don't know, there's a nice sports complex in Mississauga called Hershey's, and a lot of like everybody's there. Sometimes
Right.
it's the summer. We're there. There's a bunch of soccer games that go on there. Not track, I'm sorry, basketball. Like it's like open court, so you can go play basketball, skate park and stuff. We went there one time, and I was there literally when it hailed, and I didn't expect it to hail. So it was like it was nice and cloudy, right?
Who you were there with, huh?
Huh?
Who were you there with?
With my bike, bro.
Okay, okay.
Why would I be outside in the hailstorm
I don't know.
with someone, bro? What were you thinking? Huh? Come on. Get
I
your
don't
head
know,
out of the
man.
gutter, bro.
True. Alright. So
Yeah.
basically this episode, right, we were supposed to have a guest on, our good old buddy Brent. He's gonna be on the next episode, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean,
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
fingers crossed.
BTB.
And PTB.
BTB.
Yeah, Brent.
We'll tell you about that on his episode.
So today is just gonna be us two. You're gonna get to look at us, I mean, he's a pretty handsome guy.
he's very
I'm
handsome.
taking ladies, so
Oh yeah, he's taking.
keep your
Yes,
eyes
keep your eyes.
fresh cut and everything,
Fresh cut and everything. Don't look at him, man. Yeah. You can look. Don't look at me.
You can
either.
look at him. You can
No,
look
no,
at
no,
him.
no, no.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
I'm taken by.
Oh, he's taken.
I'm not taken.
He's taken.
Okay, listen,
Okay.
I'm taken.
You're taken, huh?
I'm taken aback
Mhm.
by the compliments I've been getting on the Q&A.
Oh,
On
okay,
the
okay.
Q&A.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're totally not from our homies.
Speaking of Q&A, we got a lot of Q&As.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to
totally
that
not
at the
from our
end.
homies, of course.
Of course,
like,
totally not. We
Yeah.
totally, these are all our fans, right?
All our fans,
Yeah.
All our 36 fans.
All their 36.
We're growing.
We're growing, yeah. It's only
Yeah.
the second episode.
So today's the episode's just gonna be about us. You'll get to know more about us, how we spend COVID. how we spent like the last 2 years, how we got to know each other,
How we got to know each other.
what we've been through.
Yeah, and even our high school, elementary, and middle school experience, right?
And our past experiences, like from, because I've lived in Pakistan, he's lived in Abu Dhabi, right?
No, Dubai.
Sorry,
and India.
Dubai and India, yeah. Facts. Well, bro, the weather's actually nice today.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's chilly breeze.
Yeah. Anyways, so getting back on our topic for this week. So we're going to be talking about our past experiences living in different places.
Right.
Going to school there, funny stories that, would happen in school.
Right.
And yeah, we'll get into more depth. I know we talked about a little bit of our, upbringing in the previous episode, which was last week, actually.
Correct.
And so you guys will get to hear a lot more about us and how we kind of grew up. So, Jaden, you want to get started? Tell us about...
Yeah, I'm going to get started with my high school. So back in Pakistan, I was in an all boys high school.
Yeah,
it's pretty depressing. I mean, considering it's all boys. Pretty depressing. But I made some good friends there. Yeah,
right.
I made some good friends there. They're still with me, but yeah, I mean, high school, in my experience, wasn't like life changing. However, for me, I think high school was like the most difficult part of your teenage journey,
Yeah, for sure.
Especially the years that the last years of high school, like grade 11, grade 12. I had to do grade 12 again in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, to make it worse, it was COVID, right?
Yeah.
I was new to the country. I couldn't. In grade 12, you have your own friend group and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To make friends is not easy,
You've known
right?
people for a long time.
And moving to a different country makes it worse.
Yeah.
So high school for me, in my opinion, like, the last years of high school, you feel so pressured as a teenager.
Yeah.
Because you're pressure from your peers.
Oh,
Who's
crap.
calling, huh?
My mom.
We're back. I mean, we had to cut it out,
Had to cut it out for a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mom called.
Yeah, you always pick up
We're
your
gonna
mom's
get that
phone,
out
man.
as well, right?
Yeah, facts. We'll get that out.
Yeah, that's a
So,
topic.
as I was saying, like, yeah, high school, the last years of your high school life are, like, the most important and the most pressured, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta find a college or university, whatever. What do you want to do next in life? And you're, like, so pressured to do it. So, I feel like it's important, but as a teenager, it's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. I feel like,
Yeah.
It's a lot of stress and mentally, like, yo, I was at home alone, man, studying,
Yeah.
researching stuff, like where to go next, what to do. It was kind of, it was very stressful in my opinion. Yeah. But yeah, how was yours high school, man?
Man, I mean, here's the thing. I told my friend that too today, and I was something like, I didn't try grade 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, I'm not a smart guy. Coherently, not a smart guy.
You're smart.
I'm smart, but I'm not, like, I'm a hard-working smart. You know?
Right.
Like, I don't get things, like, just in the first go. I have to study it a couple times to understand it. So grade 9 and 10, I really didn't apply myself. Like, I just, messed around, kind of did what I had to do. Like, I was, like, an average student, like, A's, A minuses, B's, right? But never, an A plus kind of, yeah?
Right.
But grade 11 and 12, like, you gotta really try in those grades. Because, like, if you want to get into a uni that you really want to get into, they really pressure you to, like, get the grades. Right?
Yeah.
And,
for uni, like, you gotta push yourself in grade 12.
Yeah.
Even if you're, like, not the studies type,
exactly.
you still gotta push yourself.
And here's the thing that people never say about unis. It's a lot more, like, it's a lot harder if you don't know the stuff in high school, and then when you come to uni, spoon feed it to you, right? And so, like, if you don't have the basics for any subject, let's say, like, maths, right? If you don't know how to do, like, basic calculus.
Maths.
If you don't know how to do basic calculus, and you go to university and you're studying engineering and you're doing calculus, like, 24/7, you're going to mess up. You're bound to make mistakes.
Right.
And so, like, I had to really, like, focus in grade 11 and 12 to kind of get my basics up.
Exactly.
Right? And we'll get to, like, my experience in grade 11 and 12 with teachers was hilarious.
Wait, I have a question for you. What's the most craziest thing you've done in school?
Craziest things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. You're out of school now.
Okay, so in high school, for those of you that don't know me very well, I have 3 really close friends. This is Jaden, number 1. Number 2, I have my best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Best friend, Avoy. Me and him, we met in grade 9, became friends immediately. We'll get him on the podcast one day for sure.
He'll come on. He's a chill guy.
Amazing guy. Love him. And then Brent.
And Brent, yeah.
Brent.
He's gonna be on the next episode.
For sure. for sure.
He's an amazing guy too.
Yeah. So the craziest thing me and Avoy did in school was we had this one like dare. Avoy dared me to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was hilarious, but it was kind of weird because you know what he told me to do?
What?
You remember when the Nelk boys were popping off back in?
Right.
Yeah. So like we loved the Nelk boys. A lot of the guys.
Yeah.
In high school loved them. Obviously they're funny as hell. And so he's like, well, you know what? We should make our own like prank or something. And I was like, what do you want to do? He grabbed a pack of salted peanuts.
Right.
And he's like, go ask random people if they want a salty nut.
Oh my god.
This actually happened. I'm not even joking. There's video. There's video proof.
Video footage.
Right, video footage. Right.
Holy.
Going up to random people like in high school, not even my friends, and asking them, hey, do you want a salty nut? And this guy would be like 200 meters away in the corner, filming me.
That was a good prank. I mean,
that's a funny ass
not
prank.
Not gonna lie.
Because here's the thing, I asked this like when I was in grade 9. We were both in grade 9, me and Avoy at that time.
Yeah.
And when I asked that, like, ask people, I would go up to like older kids, like grade 12, and I would be like, yo, do you want a salty nut, bro?
Yeah.
And they would
what's the craziest reaction you got?
Bro, this one guy, I thought he was like being for real. Yo, what do you say to me? He was like this big, tall, black guy, right? I swear to God, he was like on the football team and everything.
Yeah.
Like 6'2", 6'3", right? And I was tiny in grade 9. I was like 5 foot. I was barely 5 foot in grade 9.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, what'd you say to me, bro? I'm like, do you want a salty nut? And he's like looking at me, like, what'd you say? Huh? Your top shit? I'm like, no, would you like one? He's like, yeah, sure, yeah, what are you gonna do? I gave him the thing. This guy started laughing his ass off, man.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah. And then, but like the thing is, after the whole thing, like Avoy came out and we just like laughed about it. It was pretty funny. Yeah. But high school, here's the thing. High school, you just gotta have a couple of good friends.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have a good time, honestly. I'm glad I met this guy in high school.
Yeah.
We didn't hang out too much during high school.
We did not hang out too much in high school. Like, I knew him towards, because if you're in Canada, you know how the system works towards COVID. It was like quadmesters, yeah. And those quadmesters were really short, really condensed, right? Yeah. You hardly meet people. Like, you're just coming like robots. You're coming and going. Sitting in your seat, studying and going in like within 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So luckily this guy was behind me and in 2 classes, right? Yeah. I was behind you in 1 class and another. So we got to know each other there. English and religion. I was
behind you in English, and then religion you were behind
exactly.
me. I'm glad he was behind me, you know what I mean?
Yo, whichever girl's talking to him.
Shut up, man.
Watch out. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad we met in high school, and then after that, we go to the same university now. Yeah. So we got even tighter there, you know. Of course. We've been through a lot to first year. Yeah. I mean,
if you cry over physics together, you bond for life.
You know exactly. I mean? Yeah. Facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, coming to that high school, like teachers, you know. Every time I think of a teacher, this one teacher comes to my mind.
Teacher. Both of our teachers.
Our English teacher. I think we mentioned her in the first episode.
We did.
She
had some real big
problems, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, with boys.
With
boys.
Yeah, with guys. Like here's the thing. We would grind our ass off in English.
Oh, yeah.
We would study. Like, here's the thing. I don't study for English. If you study for English, you're just writing essays.
Yeah, I don't know whoever studies for English. Like, if you have an English exam, the only thing I'm doing is like, one day before the exam, I'm just going over the stuff I did in class.
Exactly.
I don't even study at all for English.
Like, here's the thing. If you're doing English as, like, a course, and you're studying for it, you're wasting your time. No offense to those of you guys that do it, but you're wasting your time because, like, it's English.
It is English.
Everybody speaks English, bro.
Right. Everybody speaks English.
Everybody speaks English. I don't know if you have to study for English, but, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, she was, like, really, really annoying. She made us work for English, like,
The essays
were terrible.
Essays were terrible. I never got a 90 on any of the assignments. Like, I got
hardly reached a 90. Huh? I hardly reached a 90,
I
man.
know. Dude, it was insane. Because the thing is, Jaden's very smart, right?
But, like, I'm not very smart. I'm okay.
This guy's smart, alright?
I'm decent.
He's decent. But he's smart, right? Jaden's very smart. And so am I. But we could never get a 90.
Oh, no yeah, in her class, it was impossible.
It was impossible. But the girls
on the other hand,
always got a 90.
Which I wondered why, you know?
I wondered why, right? Because here's the thing. I had a friend who was in her class, like, exact same teacher, but just a different period.
Right.
So she was in our class section,
right,
but she had the same teacher. And she was getting the same exact assignments as us. And she would literally have essays that were kind of like mine, like not exactly like mine, but kind of like mine to a point where it's like, like she can see that, oh, we're almost hitting the same topics, and she would get like 95s, like 98s on the essays, and I would get like what, like 80s, 85s.
Right.
Like, what is this, bro? What is this?
Exactly.
She was insane.
Another teacher that comes to my mind was when I was in Pakistan, right? There was this one computer science teacher.
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, he was a tall guy. But the only thing he taught us for 4 years straight of my like, entire school life in he was my teacher for 4 years, okay? And the only thing he taught us was binary. Binary conversions. In computer science, like no coding, nothing. Towards my last year, he was like, I'm going to teach you coding. And everybody was like, yeah, let's go. Turns out this guy taught us pseudocode. I don't think you ever heard of it.
No, I have.
You've heard of it?
I don't know what it exactly is.
Pseudocode is the most lamest language ever. I mean, I don't know whoever uses pseudocode, bro. But this guy taught us pseudocode.
Right.
Never helped us.
Right.
And the way he carried himself was like so funny. Because like he stand with his like stomach out like that. Like, you know how Mr. Bean stands?
Yeah,
bro, like that. And he had a pointed nose, right? So he made him look like Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. And I'm like, every time I go to school, I'm like, yo, this... yeah, computer science incorporate. So this guy, he was like, honestly, I don't want to talk bad about him, but he was so disgusting, bro. This guy, like, he was strict, right? He tried to act tough as hell. He was like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But the thing that pissed me off, like, I don't like people like act disgusting, but like this teacher was so bad. He used to come. Okay, listen to me. He used to come, stand in front of me, like say.
Right.
I don't know if you've been to like you know how schools are in India and Pakistan.
Yeah,
they have the benches.
Oh,
where two people can sit on one, right?
On bench,
and you have to walk to the rows, right?
Yeah.
So this guy used to like patrol up and down with some police officer with his stomach out, right? So he's bent halfway back,
right?
And his pointed nose. And you know what he used to do? He used to dig his nose like this.
Oh my
like
God.
This, the same action, like this, and take it out, do this, flick it. I'm like, yo, you need to chill out, buddy.
You would flick it?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh,
I don't know how to survive that class, really.
No way.
That was crazy, man.
No way.
That was one of my craziest teachers.
Dude, insane. No, okay, so I had this, I mean, on the basis of teachers, if you guys don't know me very well, I'm huge into swimming. Like, that was pretty
Right.
I swam for high school, and I swam competitively, like almost 3 years in high school. And so, I love swimming. And I kind of got the passion for swimming when I lived in Dubai. Because I had this one coach, he wasn't really a teacher, right? He was my coach. I had this one coach in swimming, and this guy, he was like this Arab dude. Like, he wasn't tall, he was maybe like 5'10", but like, I mean, when I was a kid, he was like, that's pretty tall, right?
Yeah.
He was 5'10", Arab guy, and like, he used to, like, he wasn't scary, but this guy, as an Arab dude, would scream for no reason. Like, we'd be like, I'd be doing laps, like, yalla, row. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
This guy would be in the pool with us. And like, I swear to God, I remember one time he got mad at me. I did the lap, and like, as a kid, I was really chubby, right? I was super chubby, so I was like fat. I had my belly out and everything. And he's like, yeah, drove, habibi, yalla. And then like, I remember one time, I was racing against this one guy, right?
Oh my God.
And he takes me out of the pool, like, after the race is done. He's like, come over here, I want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, what's up? He's like, why you didn't do flip turn? I'm like, why you didn't do flip turn? Go in the pool. And then I get in the pool, and like, he's like, I'm looking back at him, like, is this guy gonna tell me to go or something? Yeah. And he's like, why are you looking back? Yalla, habibi. Bro, why are you so energetic?
Oh,
he's yelling at me as I'm swimming.
Man, I hate people that yell, bro. It makes you like, it gives you anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives me anxiety when people yell at me for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. It was so funny.
It was, man.
Stop. If you're watching this, Mugdi, I love you.
Name dropping, I see.
We name dropped Mugdi, bro. Because this guy was sick. He was amazing.
Speaking of name dropping, bro, our university is one of the best professors. I mean, he's on my list there, top, you know?
Oh, of course.
Professor Majid.
Alka-Sauce.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you, man.
Love you, man.
He made maths, calculus. Yeah. You made math so fun for
Not
us.
linear algebra, but calculus.
Linear algebra was a pain, but
It was a pain.
you made calculus so much fun.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we love you, Professor Majid.
Prof Magic,
But
love you.
we've had some kind of bad props too, you know?
Yeah. Bad profs. We're not gonna name drop those
Yeah, we can't
ones
name drop them,
for
but
legal
like,
reasons.
I'm just gonna give them their subject, you know?
Yeah,
Physics.
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 Just
What
makes me
else?
want to punch a wall, bro. That's how bad they were.
Physics. The physics prof that we had first semester.
Oh yeah.
Not it.
I mean, the whole physics department first semester was
Not
kind of
it.
trash.
Not even kind of trash.
Trash.
You know what? We had a Q&A question from a good friend.
Oh
Stefan.
yes.
Is
Let me pull that up.
Eric De Silva? I know the
Oh,
question. I know
you
the
remember
question.
the
I remember the
question?
question
Okay.
in my hand. Is Eric De Silva the best prof at TMU? What is TMU? We don't know what TMU is.
No, what's CMU,
What's
man?
TMU? Who's Eric De Silva? All
Who's
I
Eric
know
De
is
Silva?
that he taught physics, and he had to travel from McGill University to
Oh, this
Online.
guy had to
Online.
travel. Listen to this, okay? I don't know if it makes sense to you, but listen to this.
Alright.
He had to travel from McGill University to teach an online class that was on Zoom at TMU now, okay?
What's TMU?
What's
But-
TMU again?
we
Yeah,
don't
what's
know.
TMU?
But-
But who does that?
Who does that?
I had to travel from
And he got
McGill
mad.
University, and he got mad at
He got
us.
mad that we were asking questions during the class.
Oh, some people are
Oh
built
my
different.
God, they are built different. Speaking of which, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get into a story from my physics teacher.
Yeah.
So me and Jaden had the same physics teacher. He had him the year before me.
Right.
So like, what happened with Jaden was he had to kind of redo a year of grade 12 because he missed a few courses.
Yeah, my
right?
credits weren't totaling up, so I had to do like a lot. Yeah.
Just an extra year. But he did some of the courses that I was supposed to do in grade 12. So if you guys don't know, Jaden's a year older than me, but
Yeah.
he had a teacher named Mr. Jabir. We're name
Right.
dropping him because we love you, Mr. Jabir.
Yeah.
But Mr. Jabir was amazing. He taught really well physics. But before Jabir, I had another teacher, Mr. Jacobs. Now, if you're watching this, Mr. Jacobs, no hate on you. You're a genius. You're like, this guy was amazing.
Yeah.
Like he was super smart,
Yeah.
super intelligent, but he had no clue in the world how to teach.
Oh God.
No idea how to teach.
There are a lot of people like that.
Yeah. And so what would happen was he in grade 11, you don't learn physics before grade 11 in Canadian high schools at least, right? So when you learn physics, you're kind of starting off new.
Right.
Because physics is a lot of calculus is also involved in physics.
Right.
But you don't know calculus either because you learned that in grade 12. So when I learned physics, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea where to start. Normally they would start with sig figs, scientific notation,
Yeah, all that.
understanding, how
All
to
the regulars.
yeah, the amount of decimal point places you want to put, blah, blah, whatever.
Oh my God.
That's stupid.
Trauma.
But then you would go into like kinematics, dynamics, getting into like all the electricity waves,
Right.
work energy power. But before we even got into that, this guy taught us something called Tai Chi Algebra.
What?
Tai Chi Algebra.
This is some Kung Fu Panda algebra.
No. Listen,
What
listen.
the?
Here's the thing. This is how Tai Chi Algebra would work. Say you have an equation. Y
Yeah.
equals to mx plus b.
Yeah.
Linear equation, just for a line, right?
Yeah.
Straight line. He would teach us a way of making that equation change so you can isolate for a certain variable.
Mm-hmm.
And he would call it Tai Chi Algebra. It's just variable isolation.
Oh.
And he would call it Tai Chi Algebra. Let's say
Okay.
you're given an equation, y equals to mx plus b.
Yeah.
Find for x. Right? What would you do? Y divided by m minus b
Yeah.
equals x.
Yeah.
Right? No. This guy would get on his feet, like literally get on his feet and be like, y equals to mx plus b.
Mhm.
And then, like, I'm not even joking. I'm going to put my mic down for this. He
Yeah.
would take his hands up, right? Like this. Y equals to mx plus b. He would go, y, m. You have x plus b. Minus b. And then he would do,
Oh my God.
Bruce Lee.
I guess he was into Kung Fu.
he was into that stuff.
Keep your mic a little bit here so your face, people can see your
Yeah,
beautiful
people
face.
see my beautiful face.
Yeah.
Right.
So, speaking of which, school was like that. It was okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
The friends you make in school,
Yeah.
they're the real ones.
The friends you make, like, during recess, I feel,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Recess is the most peaceful school can get. Like, you get that
Right.
break, but like, I know it's short. I mean, for me, it was, how long my recesses were?
What?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of
In
short, man.
Pakistan?
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty short, man.
That's pretty short, but like we used to
sure.
make the most out of it. Play soccer
For sure.
with like tennis balls.
Yeah.
Do a lot of shit, bro. Well, that was recess in my country. Yeah.
Yeah, recess here would kind of be the same. When I moved to Canada, our recess, like I didn't really have recess when I was growing up in Dubai. So we would have like lunchtime. We would
Yeah.
have our lunch in the class,
Oh.
and then we would have PE, physical education.
You
And
go
then
out and do exercise.
do exercise, do
Yeah,
whatever
we had
you
that
want.
too.
Yeah, we would do that. And so here it was different because I was mingling with everybody else, right?
Yeah.
And you would just meet random people.
Yeah.
And so a lot of my friends I made was just playing, sports
Games.
outside, playing games.
Sports, yeah.
Sports, yeah. I did have one this one time. So we had this one, Sports Day?
Yeah. Sports day. We had like different color houses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we had different color houses, right?
Yeah.
I was in the yellow house for the rest of
Yellow
my
house?
yeah, yellow
Nice.
house, man. And we used to have sports day, right? It was like the Olympics in school,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
And you do flat race, your 100 meter, your 100 dash, your 50 dash,
Yeah.
all your other sports, your spoon and marble race for kids.
Oh my
Like,
god.
oh my god, bro.
Spoon and marble, we had eggs.
You had eggs?
Yeah, we had eggs.
Bro, we had spoon and
Or
marbles.
eggs, or they transitioned from eggs. I remember it was eggs when I was like in grade 2.
Yeah.
When I was in grade 4, they went to tennis balls,
Yeah.
ping pong balls.
Okay.
Yeah. But we had this one event. No, this was actually not in school. This was in my neighborhood.
Yeah?
Yeah, this what happened. So in school, like when you're a kid, you don't really know about religion. Like for the longest time, I thought Shah Rukh Khan was Hindu.
Oh.
I didn't know that like there was like a religion or anything. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, pray to God.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't realize how stupid this was. Me and my friends, like, there was like a neighborhood thing. We
Right.
played soccer outside like my house in Dubai. So outside my house in Dubai, it wasn't really a house; it was like an apartment. And so outside my apartment, there was like a park, like two minutes away. And then near the park was a parking lot. And in the parking lot, like there would barely be any cars. So me and my friends, we played cricket. But there was this one time I was at the park and I was with my friends, and most of my friends were just like people my parents knew or like whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then we kind of like got into it with some like neighborhood kids, and these weren't like Arab kids or anything. They were like neighborhood kids, and this might sound a little stupid or messed up, but we literally had a Hindu versus Muslim soccer
Oh
game.
my god.
Hindu versus Muslim soccer
You guys
game.
were crazy.
So stupid. like
Guys were crazy.
Bro, we were 9, man. We were 9. I didn't even know this was a thing. They were like,
Okay, yeah. I mean, you were a kid, yeah. Okay.
yeah, we were kids. We didn't even know. They're like, is your name? What's your name? If they thought my name was Hindu, they would take me on the team. So it was literally like a 7v7 game,
Yeah.
I think. And I don't even remember. This is like so stupid. 7v7 game, and we ended up like playing, right? And I don't know why. One time this guy took a ball, like it was a soccer game.
Yeah.
Took a ball, threw it at us, right? He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" Right, bro? Fight broke out,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
And little kids fighting, and we don't know how to punch. Like we literally, yeah, like and like the kids fighting is like
Yeah.
exactly. That's
It's
how
funny
we,
to see kids fight, bro.
It is so funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, kind of like how we fight now.
Yeah. Kind of like how that.
Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, man. Coming to Canada. I don't know. Do you remember your first time in Canada?
Yeah, actually, I came to Canada for the first time in 2011.
That's a
So,
long time, bro.
well, yeah, I didn't officially move here in
Yeah.
2013, like till
Oh,
2013.
okay.
So I came to Canada just to visit in 2011 because we'd gotten the permanent residence by
Yeah.
that time. So we were just like, all right, well, we gotta see how it is here, right?
Right.
And so I came here. I stayed over at a family friend's house,
Yeah.
and it was nice. It was nice. It was a completely different shift from what I was used to in
Yeah.
Dubai. Because like in Dubai, it's all residential, and
Oh,
there's
I
not a
feel
lot
that.
of greenery outside. It's all just like strip malls, kind of
Yeah.
houses, apartments. So like being in an area which is like open, greenery is everywhere. You feel like nice and calm, good
Right.
vibes there.
Right.
It feels good to be in a place like that. So I was just happy to be here. And then when I moved here, my first snowfall, I remember
Yeah.
it clearly. What happened was I went outside, like my mom and my sister, we went outside, and I didn't know how to make a snowball. Every single time, and I would wear gloves because like my hands were like
Oh, it can get cold with the
it can
snow.
get cold. Yeah, with the snow it got cold, and my hands weren't used to the cold, right? And so I would wear gloves, and my gloves were thick, so they were like the mittens.
Right.
So they weren't like you didn't have fingers or anything.
Right.
So the mittens were like, it was hard to make snowballs. So I would fail every time. And then I remember I made a snowball one time and I took it in and I was like, I'm gonna keep this in my freezer as a kid. And I remember there's a picture of me holding that snowball. Like,
Yeah,
that's my
people
first snowball.
like snow to us is so fascinating because we're from like from South Asia, right?
Near the equator.
We don't get snow at all,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So snow to us is like, oh my god, it's such a great thing. But
It's
after some
amazing.
time, you kind of get used to it.
It gets annoying.
Yeah, it gets annoying.
Because here's the thing, we have to
You
shovel.
gotta shovel, like, especially snow days, like when there's a lot of snow.
Remember?
We had
January.
like some snow days
Oh
this
my
year, you know?
God.
It was bad.
It was bad. Like
It was
the second week
it
of our
was
semester, it
bad.
was online,
Yeah.
and we had to literally spend the day shoveling snow.
Yeah, true,
And
true,
you
true.
know what was funny? Our university posted, "Oh, university's closed." I'm like, "It's closed anyways.
It's
Nobody's
closed
going
anyways,
for classes,
man.
dude."
We're online. Like,
Yeah,
why are you putting out it? Sometimes, like, yeah. But other than like all the perks, you know, moving to a different country, there's definitely like cons too, you know, because you gotta adjust.
Yeah.
As a kid, for me, it wasn't easy, right?
right.
I feel like the more older you get, the more hard it is to move when you move to another country.
For sure. Yeah.
Even for international students, you know,
No. Yeah.
leaving
yeah.
home and coming to study abroad for like so long
Yeah.
is not easy.
No.
So moving to a different country, people back home maybe think, oh, that guy is gone, you know, he's living his life. It's not like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's not like you come here, everything's handed to you on a plate.
No.
You know,
never.
you gotta work your ass off. Like you're starting from scratch basically,
Pretty much.
right?
Yeah.
And with the whole family, it's not easy. So
It's not easy.
I mean, yeah, there's pretty like there's a lot of cons.
Yeah.
Like the weather's nice,
Yeah.
the atmosphere's nice. You have a lot of like benefits here, but it's not as easy as you think
Yeah.
it seems.
And here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand back home. Like there's like people think, oh, since you came to the Western country, you made it.
Oh
And
yeah,
There's a long long process that comes into making it in a country
right,
like
right,
this.
right.
And people don't realize that until like they actually see you here and they see how like
Yeah.
when I first moved to Canada, right? I lived in a small apartment, like
Right.
a 1-bedroom apartment with my parents and my sister.
Yeah.
Like so as a kid, I was living, in a pretty weird neighborhood, pretty roughed up place, and I'm glad we moved out of there and stuff, but it's never easy.
It's not easy,
It's
man.
never easy. And so when people think that you move to Canada, you come over and you made it, the fact that you just made it
Yeah.
here is one thing, but you still have a huge process.
Yep. It is.
You got to start from scratch.
So,
like,
yeah. That's where like I'm grateful for my parents. Unlike
for sure.
you, I'm pretty sure you're the same.
Yeah.
You feel the same way.
Yeah.
Cause like they sacrificed a lot, you know,
Sacrificed everything. I mean,
and their mentality just like shows how much we need to do in our lives. Cause like
yeah,
they're on like 24/7 on their grind, you know, just to like keep us happy.
exactly.
So I
Exactly.
feel like our parents are like the biggest inspiration for us.
For sure.
So yeah.
I mean, here's the thing though. Our parents and everything they sacrificed to give us the life that we
Yeah.
need. And so, like, obviously, if I'm given the life that I have, I'm gonna make the most out of it, right?
True.
Yeah. So that's what I'm aiming for,
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing though. When you come over here, there's two things they don't tell you about: how cold it can get
Yeah.
and how hot it can get.
Yeah, I can get pretty hot here. People
Like-
think like, okay, yeah, it can get cold, but nah, it can get hot here
It
too,
get
man.
hot, man.
It gets hot at times sometimes.
does.
Like I'm from a hot country. Like I know. I mean, it's not as hot as Dubai though,
Right.
but it can get hot. The thing with the sun here, I feel like
It burns.
burns your
It
skin.
burns your skin, right?
But in other countries, is like from the south, right?
Yeah.
From the east side.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't burn your skin, but you can feel the humidity
Yes, exactly.
and how hot it can get.
Yeah,
there.
in India, especially like
Yeah.
where I live in India, in Mumbai. Here's the thing: it gets hot, but you don't feel the heat
Oh yeah.
on your skin.
You don't feel the heat.
You don't feel the heat on your skin. You feel it like around you because it's humid. But here,
Right.
there's not that much humidity unless you
Right.
live near like a lake or something.
Oh,
right?
unless
But
you live next
then,
to yeah.
even then, it's not that humid. In India, because there's like a lot of smog. Like even in Pakistan, there's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of smog. There's a lot of smoke, pollution and stuff. You feel the humidity through that.
Right.
Here, it's pretty clean, and so if you feel like sun on you, it's burning. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then the winter just
Winter
Yeah.
it gets cold.
yeah, man.
It's like a whole freezer.
It's a cold freezer. And here's the thing: you gotta bundle up on the winter.
Yeah, you gotta pack yourself in
You gotta
layers and
pack
stuff.
yourself. Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty okay unless you know
Facts.
what you're doing.
As long as you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Speaking of which, our parents, right?
Our parents.
What's your thoughts about that? You know,
Having parents.
I mean, we're having brown parents. You're growing up. You reach that point in your life, you know, when you're like 19, 20, going into your 20s, and you're living with your parents, right? You start to feel like, okay, maybe it's my time to move out.
Exactly.
But then again, you're like, I don't want to be
I don't want to
independent.
be independent.
But then again, you're like,
But I
my
want
mom and dad are like telling me to do this and telling me to do that. But I want to move out, bro.
Yeah.
But you can't.
No.
It's like that. You're on that, you know, on one side you want to go.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to go.
Yeah.
And on one side you want to stay. And then you don't want to stay.
Exactly.
It's a tough decision, you know.
It is. And here's the thing with me. It's like, I love my parents, I love my family and everything, but I need my space to like.
You need
grow.
your space at times too. Like I agree with that. You know,
Exactly.
at times I feel like I wish I had my own house. You know, but then
Yeah.
there's so much that comes with it
Exactly.
that you don't realize until you're actually in your own
Because
house.
we have two friends close friends from our
Yeah.
university that live by themselves independently in an apartment with roommates and stuff, and they tell us like, you know, it's not as Lassie as it sounds. Like, sure,
Yeah.
you can come home whenever time you like. You know, nobody's
Sure,
really
you can do
governed.
your chores whenever you like.
Exactly, but it's not like there's this less like
Yeah,
structure.
I feel like in brown households especially, that there's an emptiness
Exactly.
that's missing. I know other people will be like, it's whatever, man.
Yeah.
Just move out.
Yeah,
Like, nah, you won't feel that same thing, man.
definitely.
There's
not.
a lot of life in a brown household. If you're from a brown household, you know what I'm talking about. Cause like, you have your parents, you have your siblings, if you have any, you have your grandparents, your your
Older family,
yeah, older
extended
family,
family.
older family members,
Yep.
other relatives and stuff. So
Exactly.
it's a lot of fun, you know.
It is, and like, there's never a dull moment. I
Yeah,
would
there's
say.
never a dull moment. However, it
Especially-
comes with a price.
It comes with a price.
It's not like okay,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
It's not
fun
like you're
and
living there
games.
for free.
We have
right?
curfews, man. We have chores.
Yeah, we have everything.
We have everything.
You know what? I feel like a lot of brown parents don't take this into consideration. The fact that a lot of kids don't do chores.
Oh yes,
A lot
brown
of kids
parents.
don't do chores.
They think like other kids. I'm talking about not brown kids, okay? They think they don't do chores.
think they don't do shit. We do.
Yeah,
We do a lot.
I think I said it the other way.
Huh?
I think I said it the other way around.
They think that we don't do chores.
No, other people
Oh, well, they think that other people
do chores. Yeah,
Right?
that's what I meant to say.
They think that, but they will be definitely wrong when I say they don't. Well, like with me at least, whenever I'm at home, like let's say like my parents tell me to do something, I'll do it, right? But they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't do this properly" or something like that, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
at least I'm doing it, you know. At least I'm helping out. You should be grateful for the fact that I'm helping out, man. Because not a lot of people actually do help out.
I
at
mean,
home.
yeah.
I can name like 10 people, 10 of my friends that actually don't do anything at home, and they're just sitting around, the parents doing everything. I'm out
Yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah.
24/7, doing the dishes.
At the same time, I don't want to be like, you should see other kids, you know? But
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
cause
yeah.
like they give us a lot, but then
They do,
at the same time, I'm like, oh, come on, man, do I have to?
right? Right?
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's an ongoing struggle. I feel like it's an
it comes with the price, man.
price.
It comes with the price.
Like,
Yeah.
You gotta live. You gotta
You
live.
gotta live and learn.
I mean, I wouldn't say both of our parents are very strict. Right?
No, I don't think our parents are really
No, they're
strict.
not very
There are
strict.
some brown parents that are really, really strict.
Yeah,
Man.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
and I feel bad for the kids who, like, you know, if they have to live in a
Yeah.
controlling environment. But you know, I
You
wouldn't say
you can't be too controlling.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Yeah. you gotta let them, you know, spread their wings. I would say strict in terms of curfew. I would say my parents are pretty strict about
Yeah.
that.
And for me, I feel like it was more about. I can't really think, but it was more about like, do your work, do what I'm telling you to do, and you'll get what you want, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But then the curfews were a part, like until a certain age. I had
Yeah.
curfews too.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't have. And it was more about make sure who you're hanging out with. I know they were all always looking out for me, like
Yeah.
all brown parents do.
Yeah.
And all parents do in general. But
sure,
but it was more about like you better do what I tell you to do at that instant.
exactly.
And I was like I'm a lazy guy.
I'm a lazy
bro.
kid too,
I'm a
man.
lazy guy.
I'm a lazy guy.
I'll do things until the very last minute.
Yeah,
And
if
my
I
mom-
have to.
My mom's like, yeah,
Yeah, no. I feel like here's the thing with brown dads, pretty much every
they're
dad,
chill. I feel like they're all
chill.
chill.
Every single brown dad is chill. And then the mom.
But I know, like, yo, when my dad is angry, I know I've done something
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly. When my dad is absolutely pissed at me, I know. All right, you done goofed up.
Because I feel like my mom's the stricter one and my dad's the chiller one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with my mom too. Like, my mom is amazing, very caring, very loving.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I
But
think
like,
our moms are, like, amazing.
exactly amazing. They do so much.
They do so much,
They
man.
do so much. They
I feel like I
sacrifice
should
a
do
lot.
more because of that.
Yeah.
But
But
again, I'm a lazy guy.
Again, I'm
Laziness comes into play.
Lazy and honesty, man. Hey, listen. If you're a lazy guy, be lazy, man. Don't let society tell you otherwise. You'll
Society.
learn the hard way, like how I did.
Oh yeah, you learned the hard
You'll
way.
learn the hard way, but
Where's the hanger? Ooh.
yo, where's the anger? Where's the rolling pin?
Where's the belt? Boom. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah. So man,
Should
I got
we,
a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on introverts and extroverts? And are you any one of them?
Am I an introvert or an extrovert?
Or
I mean,
an
you know
extrovert?
me well enough.
I know you, but I
right?
want you to connect to the audience.
Okay,
you know?
well, the audience, if they want to hear, I'm a bit of both. Just depends. I'm more
Exactly.
so
I
an
feel like I'm a bit of both
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah, that's how we connect. You know,
That's we connected. Like,
because you can't keep two introverts together. I feel
no,
like.
you can't.
One has to be a little bit on the extroverted side.
Yeah.
So that you can connect with the friend.
Yeah.
Because if you're at a party and two introverts are on their phone, like, yo, check out this girl, bro. Look at that girl in the corner, bro.
Have you seen the meme where it's like, guys be like, where the girls at? You know what I mean? And when the girls are there, just on their phone on the weather app. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been ever at a party? And you're like, I don't know anybody there, right? It's
Yeah.
the situation. You don't know anybody there.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I can be an extrovert at times, but
Sure.
I have to like settle down first.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gel into the crowd. Then
Exactly.
Then I'll be like, okay, yo, what's
Yeah.
up? But I'm like, pick up my phone, just scrolling through random things.
Random things.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just like acting like, yo, I'm on the phone, you know?
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
Here's the thing. I was at this one party, and it was like, I think, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like a couple of weeks ago. I
Yeah.
was at this party, and it was like a party for little kids. right?
Okay.
And the reason I was there was because it was the birthday party for like my family friends' kids.
Right.
Yeah, they turned 5 and 3, and so, or no, 5, 6 and 4, 5 and 3. I'm not sure, right? Sorry, but
Sorry. Canadian, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, but no. So I was at the party, and I was pretty much like me and this other guy. We were the only like 18-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And I tried to talk to the guy. He was nice, right? But he wasn't really talkative, so I was kind of like just stuck with my sister.
Yeah.
And what am I gonna talk about with my sister?
That's the thing, you know?
Yeah. Like, what am I gonna say? Oh, the weather's nice today. You know, like, there's no point. But here's the thing. When I was there at the party, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I just started like chasing little kids around. Like they were.
Hey, yo,
no, not like that.
Okay,
not like that.
okay.
You're nasty. But no.
The way you
They were
said it,
just-
I mean, okay, yeah.
No, they were running, right?
Yeah.
And since I was like a lot bigger than them, I was just like, all right, what am I supposed to do? So then they come up to me, like the girl it was her birthday.
Yeah.
She comes up, she's like, Tag, you're it. I'm like, all right, well, you don't know, you just started. I'm chasing them around the venue.
Damn,
As
you're
my
playing running
parents are
catch.
watching. My
Running
parents
catch.
are literally watching. They're like, what's this guy doing? Why is he chasing?
Yeah,
kids?
why is he chasing
Why
kids?
is he chasing kids? And I swear to God, the uncles are watching. My dad's just sitting there. The uncles are watching me chase around.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my 11-year-old sister is like, why is this guy doing this? He's
It's
not
like,
even my brother. She's like ashamed.
That's not my brother, man.
That's not my brother.
Don't ask me who he is. I disown him.
I'm literally 18 years old.
And she's what, 14?
No, she's 12.
Oh,
she's
bro,
12.
she's growing tall.
I know, man. I know.
Your sister's gonna go taller than you,
Yeah, I
man.
know. I hope not.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
Brings us to the main part of our podcast today.
That's it,
You know,
the segments.
the segments.
Got over the general talk menu,
Okay, yeah.
and now we're on the menu.
You're
Alright?
on the menu
Now
now.
we're on the menu. Do you want me to
So-
get it?
Yeah. Our menu's gonna be up on the screen for all of you guys watching our video.
Yes.
But for you guys listening, you can read out the menu.
All right, I will. Today's menu consists of our drinks and our food. So we have one drink on the menu today, which Jaden made. Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have the Lassie. Lassie. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm just gonna read the description. A creamy, frothy yogurt-based drink blended with water and various fruits or seasonings such as salt and sugar, originated in Punjab. So shout out to all my Punjabis there for inventing Lassie.
Yeah, I love my Punjabis.
Love my Punjabis. All right, the second one today are mangoes. Now some
Mangoes, bro.
mangoes. Now some people don't like mangoes.
Nah, I'm all friends with you. I can't talk to you, man,
Yeah.
if you don't like mangoes.
If you're watching this
sorry.
and you don't like
I'm
mangoes,
sorry, but I cannot
Sorry.
talk to you.
we're sorry. We really are.
If you don't
But
like
anyways,
mangoes.
yeah. I know somebody that doesn't like mangoes. I was talking to her today
Oh,
morning.
yes!
Yes.
Oh, I can make an exception for you. I can make an exception for you.
Okay. All right, mangoes. I don't think I need to describe them.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to describe mangoes. I don't think I need to describe mangoes.
Yeah,
if you don't know what a
mango-
mango is,
If you don't know what a mango is, come on. I mean,
you're
if
living under a rock.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
You have to try it at least once in your life, you know?
You should.
Mangoes are the best thing.
The last thing that we have is Rasmalai. So if you guys don't know what Rasmalai is, I'm going to read the description.
Yeah.
Rasmalai is a combination of two words, Ras meaning juice and Malai meaning cream. The dessert is also described as a rich cheesecake without a crust. So it's basically like a spongy cheesecake. Yeah.
This is the mango flavored one, right?
Yes, it's a mango flavored Rasmalai. And the name itself is exotic and denotes the richness of his delicate Indian sweet.
All right, sick, man.
Well, do you want me to get
the thing, and then we'll be back.
All right. So we got our menu items. This is the lassi.
Hey.
Shout out to Jaden for making the lassi, man.
Hey.
Cheers.
Bring out the Pakistani side. How was it? Sure.
It's really nice. And we got the mangoes. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm gonna show you.
The mangoes.
We're gonna get the Rasmalai towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
But now we're back.
Where's
all right,
phone?
so your phone should be with you.
Oh, here's it.
All right. So as we said, with the menu items, we're gonna do a question.
Yes.
Question answer. Jaden got some good questions for you. You're gonna go first because I actually want to hear your questions.
All right, so I have 5 questions for you. In fact, 6. I don't know how many you have.
I have like 3. But,
Okay.
You know what? Ask me the ones that you want to ask.
So do you want a dare question or like?
Yeah, I'll take a dare question. Oh my gosh.
I'll give you an option, okay? He has to do this though. You have to do this. If you guys, you guys probably see it. You got a screenshot. Okay. You have 2 dares, right?
Sure.
The first one is change your Facebook status to feeling naughty. Yeah, Facebook. So I want all your uncles and aunties to see like, yo, what is this guy on? Okay. That's the first one. But the thing is, you change that and you screenshot it and put it on Instagram.
Okay, fair.
The second option is, this is a good one. You have to leave an R-rated voicemail for an ex.
R-rated voicemail for my ex?
Yeah. And you gotta record it right now on the podcast.
Okay.
So you choose. Do you want the
family disownment? An ex I don't care about? I think an ex I don't care about.
Hey,
yeah, sure.
let's go. You guys are getting exclusive content.
Alright, well, what if he answers though?
Oh, that's a problem. But
do I just... Should I do it?
Do it, man. Come on. It's
She
content.
probably won't even answer though. Oh, shit, I accidentally called you. My bad. I mean, what if he is my...
Oh. You heard that sound?
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let me find her contact. I don't really know.
Damn, guy still has her contact.
I do have her contact, bro.
Okay.
You know what? This guy's been... He's been telling me, like, you should delete her from your phone. And now this guy puts this question on me.
Alright, come on. That was a test, you know?
Alright.
See if you have her.
Alright, fine.
Bring it closer to the mic.
Alright, bring it close to the mic. I think I know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be
Come on. Put it a little down so the camera can see you.
Sure. Oh, she's not gonna answer. Definitely not answering.
Come on, go to voicemail, please.
Go to voicemail, please. I don't want to talk to you. Please go to voicemail. I'm begging. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. What's the rest of it?
R-rated, bro.
R-rated?
Yeah.
What do I say?
I don't know. Something R-rated.
I love you. Goodbye.
Oh my god, that was the worst thing ever. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm not gonna leave something R-rated for
I thought you heard R-rated. Okay,
well, R-rated, yes, but this was funny.
Alright, okay.
No.
Okay, I accept that.
We'll accept that. We'll accept that.
Dad joke. Yeah.
Dad joke. Get our dad joke.
Alright. So 2 of your dares are done. So that means you have like, what, 4 questions?
Sure.
You can answer them. These are not dares.
Well, yeah, sure. Ask me the questions.
What is your opinion on a girl making the first move?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Yeah.
I know guys love that.
Well, right? I do. I do like it a lot.
I mean,
Or did you cater this for me specifically?
Nah, bro. I just found them.
Okay.
Randomly.
Well, yeah, no, amazing. If you make the first move and you're a girl, and honestly, shouts out to you.
Yeah, facts.
I know somebody watching this.
Mm-hmm.
So, shouts out to you.
Shout out to you, man. I know you too.
Okay, relax.
All right, second question. What is your worst romantic fail? I didn't cater this towards you. It just came up, man.
All right, fine. Worst romantic fail.
I think I know what it is.
You probably do know what it is, right? Do you? Wait, is it?
Come on, I want you to say it.
No, the poem one?
No.
No, cause
I'll give you a hint. It happened recently.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that on this podcast.
It's just a romantic fail.
It was so basically, we're gonna bleep this out.
The name. We'll bleep the name.
We'll bleep the name. No, I don't have a name drop.
Okay, I don't name drop.
I kissed a girl recently.
No, not that, bro.
Oh.
I'm talking about the cinema.
Oh, that's even worse.
All right, come on.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the cinema. You should have told me, man.
I didn't know. I thought you knew.
Fine. So I went. I was talking to this one girl, and things were getting pretty nice, like intense, and we ended up going to the movies together. And she really wanted to see Batman, so I was like, you know what? I want to see Batman too. It's a good movie. And so we go to the movies. Obviously being the gentleman, she brought her own ticket. I brought my own ticket. We split popcorn and pop and stuff.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole movie, I had to go to the washroom 4 times. I mean, it's a 3-hour long movie, bro.
All right.
3-hour long movie.
Carry on.
And throughout, whenever I went to the washroom, I would have a pep talk with myself, and I would be like, Drew, you gotta put your hand over her.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do this.
I mean, every guy goes through that.
Come on, if I'm going to the movies with you, put your hand over her. I did at one point, and it was on there for a solid hour. Shouts out, but.
My God, you're missing the main part.
The main part.
Come on, people want content.
Do you want to say it? Because you're so hyped.
All right, I'm gonna say it. So this guy, right? I don't blame him. He wanted to put his hand on the girl, right? You're at the movies, right? I don't. Yeah, that's a normal thing to do. But the way he did it, right?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Say it.
I mean, the way he did it, casual, Hey, so imagine this is a girl here. Hey, you wanna count shoulders? Huh? You said shoulders? Yeah, shoulders. All right, I'll count shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my guys got there. I mean, bro, it worked for an hour.
It worked for an hour, man. He didn't mind.
But
it didn't work out for the long term. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. But respect for trying it out.
Thank you.
Man,
my questions aren't that juicy, but
Yeah, okay, I got two more.
Sure.
2 more left. These ones are pretty interesting. So the third one is so these are not crazy, but they're what's the hardest lesson you've ever learned or you ever had to learn?
Nothing comes free.
Nothing comes free.
Yeah, nothing comes free.
It's pretty nice.
Anything in life, you gotta work your ass off for it. And even if you get things for free, to maintain it, you gotta be able to put in hard work.
Yeah. True.
That's fair.
True.
What about you?
For me, I think the hardest lesson I've had to learn. All right. I mean, when you're growing up, you learn a lot of lessons. But for me, I think the hardest lesson I've had to learn is even your closest friends, right, can feel like strangers at one point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know why. It hurts me to think about that.
Yeah.
And just to feel that way. I mean, some of my friends, I felt like they felt like strangers to me, and we grew apart. Yeah. That is life, but yeah.
It is life, yeah.
But some of the closest ones, you don't want that to happen, right?
Facts.
And if that happens, it's the worst thing. So, I mean, I wouldn't want that to happen with anybody else.
No, for sure.
But yeah, that's a lesson I had to learn by myself. Nobody told me that, and that was one of the things.
I had a similar situation like that too.
Yeah.
And it's a hard lesson, but once you learn,
it's hard to accept that
exactly
that person was so close to you,
and then they're really gone, right?
And they're really. It's not like they have to pass away or anything. It's just like
No.
you just grew apart.
Yeah, because everybody grows up, has
Yeah.
different interests. Like I had that kind of thing with like a friend of mine from
Because
like
you don't
Dubai.
expect it from these people.
No, not at all.
Right.
No. And when when it happens, it happens.
Right, it
You've got to
happens.
find better people.
Exactly.
Yeah. Any last questions or?
The last question is, when is the last time you felt deeply inspired and why?
I just made an ugly ass face, but
Clip that.
we'll clip it. But the last time I felt inspired, like deeply inspired. Oh man, I don't really know. That's a good question.
Mhm.
I would say second semester of uni when I felt inspired because like I've always been really like I've never been studious, but I've
Right.
always been hardworking.
Right.
And even when I put in a lot of hard work, sometimes things wouldn't work out, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of had to like accept it, like okay, if this is not like helping, like if I'm not able to understand these things, because I really am passionate about airspace and engineering and stuff
Right,
like that,
right.
But some topics like they weren't just clicking in my head, right?
Yeah.
So when I kind of had to accept like, hey, this is just life. Like if you win some battles, you lose some,
you
right?
listen about.
Exactly. So I was able to like feel inspired and like just grow, because like
It's inspired to like push yourself forward.
yeah, exactly. I inspired to push myself a little harder
Right.
and like kind of put in a lot more work, and which I did. I really struggled.
Yeah.
We
all
really,
of us,
yeah,
I think,
all
you
of us
know,
struggled
we
really.
put a lot of work towards the end of our
Exactly.
semester.
You have to.
You have
at one
to.
point.
You have
yeah,
to.
you have to.
Especially in
'cause-
engineering, you have to.
yeah, in any course, honestly, in college,
True. In any
in
course, too.
university, you got to put in work.
You got it, man. Yeah, but that's all my questions for you, man.
All right, man. Well,
I hope you like them.
Yeah, I love them. Thank you very much. All right, time for your questions.
All right.
They're not as juicy. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
We'll
It's all good.
All right. All right, Jaden. I know you're taken, so I know I wanted to ask you this question, and I know your girlfriend's watching. No name drop, but
Yeah.
girlfriend's watching. Do you think you'll
Alright.
marry your current girlfriend?
Yeah.
Just straight up, yeah.
Oh, that's the question?
That's the question.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Obviously. For sure, man.
For sure.
I really like her a lot. Like, she means a
like
lot
her
to
a
me.
lot?
Nah,
love her a lot.
I'll tell you why I said I like her.
Okay,
Cause
sure.
I like her qualities, and I love her a lot. Obviously.
Obviously.
Because I'm in a long distance relationship with her, right? I wouldn't get into that with anybody else but her, cause she's a really nice person. Like, when you guys get to meet each other, you'll understand why. Like,
Yeah. She's like
but
a sister. to me.
the thing is, she's the total opposite of me. You know how like I'm extroverted.
Yeah.
She's like, she was an introvert because of me. Like, she's, you know how you like tend to like learn somebody's personality,
Pick up skills and
not
stuff.
learn, but like pick up
It kind of
somebody's.
rub off
Yeah,
on you.
it rubs off on you.
Yep.
Like she started to get like outgoing, more stuff like that. So I like that in her.
Yeah.
I really like a lot of things about her too.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I'm if everything works out fine and God willing it does, I like, you know.
Yeah. If something happens to them, I don't believe in love. Which nothing is.
True.
All right. Second question. Let me just get my phone out. Second question. This is a dare. Call one of your parents and tell them that you've pooped today.
I pooped today? Oh my god. Nah, bro.
Okay, you made me call my ex, so
Okay,
might as well
okay,
just
okay.
do this one time.
I'm gonna call my mom.
Speakerphone, bro.
Yeah. Speakerphone. Call my mom, pick up.
Hello.
Hello, mommy?
Yeah.
I pooped today
Where?
in the bathroom. It's a dare for the podcast.
Don't
You're
say
on
that.
the podcast. You're on the podcast. Say hi.
Hi, auntie.
Hi there. How are you?
Good.
Alright, I'll call you back.
All right, love you.
I
Bye.
got shocked for a minute.
No,
No, I think Jaden did poop today,
It
right?
was a dare for the podcast, though. We were doing this questionnaire session, so it's for that.
What nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense.
It's okay,
Come on, auntie. It's pretty
I'll call
funny.
you back.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
My mom, like, I got shocked.
I got
oh
shocked
my
when you
goodness. Oh, my mom's first was, where? It's like, I'm a herd. Like, I'm gonna poop on the bed. Come on. It's okay, man. was a good one.
That was a good one.
Oh, I was like, yo, what am I gonna
Okay,
say?
that was a good dare. That was a good dare.
Yeah, that was a good.
Comment
She
below whose
probably
dare was
texted
better.
me.
Jaden telling me to call my ex, or me telling him to call his mom and tell her.
Bro, you didn't read the R-rated part, but
Okay, yeah, but like the thing is, I
okay.
wasn't gonna drop anything R-rated
All right.
to my ex, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, relax. All right, last one. This is also a dare. If you want to do it,
Bro, these mangoes are so good.
mangoes are good.
So good.
I know, I love them, dude. I don't even know where I got them from. Like my dad got them. Amazing. All right,
What's the dare?
the dare is go live on any social media account and declare your love for me.
Oh my god.
Either that, or this one's even worse. Work along to a boring song until the music stops.
Bro, I'm just gonna go live.
Go live. Honestly,
It's good. It's gonna take time though, but
You know what? Maybe we'll do it at the end.
we'll do it at the end, okay?
We'll do it at
We'll
the
do
end.
it at the end, and we'll post a clip about it.
We will. We
Yeah,
will.
if you get people reacting to it, so
Sure.
yeah.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
we'll do it. All right. So this was all for the menu today.
it. Yeah, it's all for the menu today.
We'll get into our last segment of the episode, which is our general news segment,
Mhm.
where we bring you the stupidest news articles on the internet.
We'll also talk about the Q&A session.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So general news. Do you want me to read off the
Yeah,
synopsis
start
for
with
the
the first one, man.
All right, the first one.
It's a crazy one.
It's hilarious. A man in a wig was detained after throwing a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa. I'm gonna read the description and then we'll react to it.
Yeah.
A man who seemed to have been disguised as an old woman in a wheelchair threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa in Paris. Video posted on social media shows security guards at the Louvre Museum escorting the man away Sunday as he spoke in French about the planet. Think of the Earth. There are people who are destroying the Earth. Think about it. Artists tell you, think of the Earth. That's why I did this, he says, according to the Associated Press. Another video showed someone clearing the cake off the glass, protecting the Mona Lisa as onlookers held up their phone to film the incident's aftermath. The 36-year-old man was detained and sent to a psychiatric unit.
Oh my god. Bro,
Can you believe that?
I mean, you should have had a good reason at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like the reason was justified by
No,
what he
definitely
did.
wasn't.
Think of the Earth, like,
Yeah.
what does that have to do with
What
the
is
Mona
that-
Lisa, man?
What is that? Like, it's not like the Mona Lisa was an environmental activist. We
Yeah.
don't know that. We
We
don't know that. She was built in what? She was made in what? 15th century, 16th century?
Yeah,
Yeah.
by Da Vinci, right?
Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Imagine. Actually, you know what? You know what's hilarious?
What?
Imagine Da Vinci painting it and be like, this is a piece of cake. Turns out, 400 years later, it is an actual piece of cake.
Exactly. Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. And here's the thing. Here's what's shocking about it.
What?
He's a 36-year-old man.
Oh my god.
Like, he's kind of young, too. 36 years old is
Yeah.
not that old
It's
to
not
be
that old. It's
acting
not
like
that
this,
old.
bro.
No.
Like, I would get it if it was actually an old woman in a wheelchair that did this.
Yeah, true,
But it's
true,
an
true.
actual man that threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, some
It's
people
crazy.
are like, did you hear? I don't know if you heard about this. This was not included in our general news. However, I just thought about it right now.
What?
There's a guy in California
Mhm.
who released an army of ladybugs and got deported from the country because he released an army of ladybugs. And now he's gone to like another tropical country, like Mexico or something. He's like, I'm gonna start my army here. I'm like, what? Some people have really a lot of time on their hands.
Is this what new age superheroes are like, bro?
Nah, bro. Ladybug man.
Ladybug man.
Mhm.
Army of ladybugs too. Why
Yeah.
couldn't they be like wasps?
I don't know.
These guys
like
do ladybugs.
ladybugs. But yeah, I'm gonna read the second article that
Go
we
ahead.
have.
Go ahead.
So, rats are being trained to wear tiny backpacks. I repeat, rats.
Rats.
Okay, those rodents.
Rodents.
They're trained to wear tiny backpacks so that they can rescue earthquake survivors trapped in rubble. For someone trapped in the rubble after an earthquake, a rat might be an unwelcome sight. But one scientist has been training rats to act as first responders, equipping them with backpacks and tiny microphones so that they can lead humans to earthquake survivors. Rats would be able to get into small spaces to get victims buried in rubble. Dr. Donna Keene, who is developing the rats training program, told Newsweek, "They're so agile, they're good at moving through all kinds of different environments, and they're perfect for search and rescue type work." Damn, man. The rats' backpacks are cute and useful. They contain microphones, video gear, and location trackers. Once the rats reaches someone trapped by an earthquake, human rescuers above the ground will be able to communicate with rat survivors and pinpoint their location. Damn. What do you have to say about that?
Man, honestly, for somebody that's like, I'm not scared of rats, but
Yeah.
most people are. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I
People
feel
get
like-
scared by like cockroaches and stuff.
True,
too.
true.
So if somebody saw a rat, most likely they would probably.
Oh yeah, they would freak out, I guess. But then, if you know, like, oh, this is happening, and if you see
Yeah.
a rat with a camera and a tiny backpack, you'll be like, huh, strange. Am I dead? What's going on here? But yeah,
Facts. All right. Well,
there's some
we're gonna get to
interesting
our
things, man.
last. It's kind of a new segment because
Yeah.
we put a questionnaire on our Instagram
On our
page.
Instagram
And you
page,
guys put a lot of questions.
we've got a
let's-
lot of questions from.
We already answered one of them from Taekwon. Like the first question we answered.
Yes, we've answered some of them.
The second question, we're not gonna get into by Brent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. The third question,
explicit.
future plan with a podcast series. Jaden, what do you think?
The future plan with the podcast series. I mean, we just started, man.
Yeah, give us a break.
Yeah, we're gonna see where it takes us. Like,
Yeah,
we're just oh my god, there's a giant bee behind. Okay, it's just gone. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just gonna see where it takes us, and like, we're not looking for anything. Like, I mean, we'll accept whatever comes our way, right?
exactly.
But we're just doing it like for fun, for our hobbies, cause like we're on our
Yep.
summer break right now, right?
Yep.
We're gonna try posting like when we're not on our summer break too, cause
Yep.
like we have like all things planned out for then.
For sure.
But we'll see where it takes us. We don't have anything planned specifically for what's gonna happen in the future because we don't
Exactly.
know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So I think right now nothing's really planned. So we're just gonna go with the flow,
Go with the flow,
see where it takes us.
pretty much. Next question is from my buddy Aryan. Says, Pani Puri versus Golgappe.
Aren't they the same thing?
They are the same thing, right? I don't know what's the difference between Pani Puri and Golgappe, bro. I only eat Pani Puri, so
I mean, I think Golgappe is like without the water.
Hmm.
I have a feeling. I don't know. Maybe wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Next question is from Harshita. A lychee in biryani, yes or no?
No,
No.
for me, no.
I mean, it adds flavor. You know what?
it
what
adds
we do?
flavor, but I feel like the person making it should take it out.
Exactly.
I mean, they can't really take it out because there's a lot.
Everything's in there, right?
Yeah,
It's hard to take it out. But here's the thing: if anybody can make like a sifter that will like take out the
Oh.
spices out of the biryani and just leave the rice and the
It's kind
vegetables and the
of
meat.
difficult because the rice is like small
I
too.
know, right?
But nah, I don't like lychee in my biryani.
Elijah, no. All right. Next question is from Joshua. Why do all the girls slide past Drew? I don't know.
You never know, man.
Never know.
We never know.
Never know. Next question from Joshua. Does Drew remind you of someone from Pakistan? Your dad. Another question from Joshua. Favorite food? Probably like anything
What-
desi.
Yeah,
Me?
I mean, yeah. Like, wait, one of the guys here is like, "What's your type?"
Joshua Gerard.
Ah, that guy.
Josh, you're my type. I love you, buddy.
Josh, yeah, Josh is my really, really good friend from Pakistan. He's my best friend. One of
Yep.
my best friends from Pakistan.
Yep.
I have a few others, Ashen, and I know he wants me to say
I
his
know.
name.
Yeah.
I know that guy. he loves me, you know.
Lucky guy.
I love you too, man.
Love you, man.
All right. All the other guys are like, we got some other
Yeah.
Q&As like love from India, love from
Pakistan.
Bangladesh,
Love from India again.
from the USA.
Love from Jumanji.
What?
Love from Africa, but a little extra love for Drew. Come here, baby.
Damn,
Oh
bro,
my
these guys
God.
are down bad for
These
you.
guys are down bad. And oh, hey, relax. Have you seen the one from AB?
Oh yeah, there's this one from our friend. He's like,
Why does my pee get wet when I look at Jaden? Honestly, I don't know either, bro. I don't know either.
AB.
Same, honestly.
Hey, B. I love
Another
you,
one
man.
from AB. Why is Drew so fine? Honestly, just because of you, AB. I love you.
Mhm.
Another one from AB. Is it possible to? I'm not gonna read
Wait,
this.
hold on. What? Nah.
It'll go all the way up.
Yeah, I seen that. Nah, okay. We're not gonna call it in their names now, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, okay, yeah. We got another one from our friend. Is like, do you guys have Doodh Pati Chai in your menu? If not, add it. We will have Doodh Pati Chai. Like,
Well,
that's the
we'll
main
try.
thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
we love Doodh Pati Chai.
course.
Yeah. Another one is like, Celebrity crush.
Jake
Who is your
Veloso.
celebrity crush? I'm not a celebrity, man.
Hey, come on.
But maybe.
You are 63
yeah.
followers on Instagram.
60, I mean, you're pretty famous.
Pretty famous. Yeah.
All right.
What about yours?
Oh, you, man.
Oh.
Ooh.
Want to kiss? Hey.
Nah, not a
Nah,
camera.
we don't do that.
All right. What's another one we got here? We got one saying, "What's your recipe for good chai?" The way I make tea is different. I think you make tea
I make tea
slightly different.
Slightly different, I would say. I don't know. I haven't had your chai.
Oh yeah. You haven't had, but mine is mostly like, mine is like my idea for good chai will be strong. You know.
Yeah.
So like
Karak
the
chai.
way I make it is like like it has to be a specific kind of tea leaves.
Yep.
And you boil it.
Yep.
And there's a certain point to where you boil it, right? That's how karak it becomes.
Yep.
But yeah, for me that because
There's
you
a
guys.
spider on my screen. Look at that.
Oh shit.
It's actually a 6 spider.
Yeah, but for you guys, you put adrak and like some spices in the tea, right?
That's what I like to put. Yeah, I like to put adrak, like ginger.
Yeah.
I also like to put a little bit of like sometimes if I'm making masala chai, I have my own masala.
Right.
But I mean mainly ginger just because it's like healthy. It's got good
True,
nutritional values, right? So
we got another question here saying that when you are 90 years old and look back on life, what are the things you want to say you did? That's a good question.
That's a good question. I want to say I did. One thing I want to do for sure is build a plane.
Build a plane.
Build a
Nice.
plane.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have like pretty good things on our bucket list, so hopefully we can
Skydive.
complete. Yeah, skydive, like all of these things. So
Yep.
if we get to complete, then obviously I would love to tell people, like especially like my grandkids or somebody.
Yeah.
Like I did that, you know. I
Yep.
did that shit. I
Facts.
did that. Another
I'm
one.
gonna
Another
show them
one.
these videos and tell them.
True.
I'm gonna tell them the video that me, him, and Brent. I'm gonna tell them that was the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges. There's another question saying thoughts on patriarchy, feminism, and misogyny. That's a nice, interesting question with a lot of.
I think Brent should answer that, right?
I think Brent should answer that.
Brent should answer that.
But no, for this question, I think we should have a. It's gonna be a whole separate episode for this because this is not like a. It's not an answer I can give to you in like 1-2 lines because I have a lot of thoughts about it.
Right.
I feel like.
Yep.
Yeah, it does happen. You know, misogyny and stuff like that. Patriarchy, feminism. It is there.
It is there.
It's not. It's not. It's,
Can't avoid it, right?
You can't avoid it. People are. It's like normalized. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And
But yeah, we're gonna talk about it on a different another
sure.
episode. You know, for sure. We'll talk about a lot of stuff with that.
Alright, last question, then we wrap up.
Last question, then we're gonna wrap up. So the last question was, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people here.
This is a good one.
What?
Do you guys John,
Do you
do you
guys?
guys drink still or sparkling water? We're not rich
Josh,
enough for sparkling, bro.
you
We're
know
not
what,
rich
bro?
enough.
I drink tap water.
I drink tap water, bro.
I mean,
I'm lucky to drink tap
in
water.
Canada, we can drink tap water,
Yeah,
but
we can.
back in Pakistan, nah, you're not.
Really?
Bro, what do you mean?
You don't drink.
You
tap-
never drank?
Oh well,
you
yeah.
can't
No, you
drink
have the
tap
filter.
water.
You have the filter,
Yeah,
right?
you have
right,
you have to
right.
have a filter, but you can't be like in your house. You know how it's here in your house. You can be like, oh, open the tap and then take
Yeah.
drink water from it.
Yeah,
There's not like that. Cause like you don't know what's in that water, man.
that's tough.
Yeah, so it's like you get bottled water, Nestle, Aquafina, all this.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, but yeah, you
Not
get that.
Definitely not.
You get that.
Definitely not. Sponsored by mangoes though.
Yeah, sponsored by the mangoes, you know.
And chai.
And chai company. We don't have our chai today. We have our Lassie,
company
man.
today.
The Lassie.
The Lassie Company podcast.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's it for today's episode, man.
Thank you
Thank you
guys
guys
for
for tuning in. Lots of love from us.
Lots of love. Josh, if you're watching this, I love you.
Yeah, we love you, man.
Love you, man.
Yeah, well, stay tuned for our next episode. It's gonna be an interesting one. We have a
For sure.
special guest coming on.
sure.
His name is Brent.
But two.
BTB.
BTB.
We get to it. Why it's called that
Oh,
on
yeah,
our
we
podcast.
will get to that. Yeah.
Like for now, call him BTB. Okay.
BTB.
He's an interesting guy. You'll get to hear his views on life and stuff.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. And
Yep.
thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank
This
you
is
so much.
Jaden and Dhruv. Peace. We're out.
Peace. That can be podcast.
Hey.
Spread hate, no love.
Spread hate, no love.